No, I told you. No, that's not how you command a fucking army. Why did you put me in charge, yet you coming over here telling me how to do my job?
Because we're losing too many men. You obviously don't know what you're doing.
We're losing too many men because the men you gave me should never have been in the service.
What do you mean they never should have been in the service? You were supposed to turn them into fighting machines. That's what we brainwashed you to do.
Big Red, I can't just turn any biological thing into a war machine. Every army worth its salt has a way of filtering out the weak. This is all weak. I got one good soldier.
And you probably lost him already, knowing you and this terrible army.
They're not dying from anything I'm doing. They're dying from disease, infection, sepsis.
Well, that's why I gave you condoms to pass out to everybody. These things are having so much unprotected sex with each other.
No, it's not the sex. No, we do not get STDs. Evolution took care of that a long time ago.
Oh, yeah, right.
We have immunity to all of them.
Then what's all this clam juice laying around? All this chlamydia gunk laying around?
That's not chlamydia, Big Red. If you had any part of this process before this moment, you would know what that is.
Then what is it?
Why do I don't have to explain myself to you. I'm the general.
You're the general, but I'm like the president, basically. I'm like the one who runs this fucking island.
Big Red, what are you doing?
Oh, I'm just out here dealing with this fucking sex gremlin.
Why don't you let Tristan do his work? I think he's doing a fine job.
Well, thank you.
Oh, I'm sure you do think he's doing a fine job. Do you think losing 300,000 gremlins in one battle is a good job?
What? How many did you start with?
Millions!
Yeah, I mean, I had a few million, and 300,000 is just kind of a drop in the bucket.
Drop in the bucket? That is loss of men!
Big Red, what do you know about... If you knew anything about doing an army, you would have been out here since day one. Instead, you tricked Tristan into doing it. He's doing a fine job for what it's worth.
For what it's worth? We're losing the battle. Bertram, Tristan, how many goats have you guys actually fucking killed? Not many, right?
I mean, several.
Several? No. And he takes out 300,000 men in one battle, and you expect me to just be hands off and organize my records again?
No, I expect you to live up to your word.
What?
You told me yesterday when you were reorganizing your record collection again that you would take me out. You haven't taken me out in 2 months.
I'm sorry. Every time I don't know, it's just every time I feel ready to take you out, the doctor comes over, gives me a shot, and then I feel ready to go again.
Well, I don't know what to tell you. You're gonna spend all your time playing with your little chess set over here, and you're gonna end up losing me.
No, that's not in the prophecy.
Am I in the prophecy? Am I gonna be immortal?
We have to be able to get access to the damn fountain.
What are you talking about? Immortality.
Oh, Tristan.
Am I gonna get immortality? So why am I doing this?
Tristan, no. Not everybody can have immortality, okay? That's not how it works.
Well, I mean, do you have it?
Yes!
So why can't I have it? Why do you get it? You're an asshole.
It doesn't work that way!
He is an asshole, I agree.
Oh my god. I am so sick of hearing about the fucking asshole that doctor is growing on me. Ever since I started growing it, everybody stopped calling me a dick and started calling me an asshole. Per capita, I am still more dick than asshole.
I don't know. I mean, it kind of looks like... Sister, no, have you been putting stuff in his asshole?
Yes.
Can you tell it's gaping?
Yeah, I mean, yeah, it looks like, tail plug today.
There's something in there now?
You got a tail!
Get this gay shit out of me!
I'm not getting it out of you.
I'm not a furry!
You over here looking like a furry thinking you're gonna lead an army. Come on, let's go. Let's go inside.
God damn it. Just because we watched Disney Pixar's Turning Red does not mean I'm a fucking fairy.
I didn't say you were a fairy, you're a furry.
Well, either way, same thing. You say potato, I say potato.
You're not going to be complaining if I push it in a little more.
Oh, god damn it.
That's the spot, ain't it?
No, I don't
That's the spot.
I don't like that it feels good.
Tristan, why don't you come in with us and get a nice glass of root beer?
Yeah, I mean, yeah, okay.
We grow the sassafras ourselves.
Yeah, but it's not like the nasty root beer that you would drink in, like, your camp in 5th grade? It doesn't taste like just like root beer tea. It's real root beer.
It's real root beer.
In actuality, we don't grow the sassafras. It's just mug, Tristan. We just pour mug into a glass.
Well, god damn it, no. It's a part of the prestige experience. That's why we charge $35 a mug.
How are you gonna tell Tristan? Tristan's in on all of the other secrets.
Well, only because you two share a mind link. And you love showing it, you love telling me about it, and rubbing it in my fucking face that you two are connected mentally.
I mean, she's the one who made me who I am right now. But I'm still my own person, Big Red. I don't like the shade you're throwing at me.
I doubt it. How much of you is you, and how much of it is
How much of me is me? Look at this.
Oh, yeah, little piddly little cock.
You know how many people this has been in with consent?
How many?
Close to 7,000. I don't know if you maybe had 1, 2 in your life.
With consent?
Yeah?
Just sister no.
1, you're proving my point.
Yeah, well, I mean, that's the sign of a gentleman.
It's my kink more than anything.
Well, your kink is wrong.
Oh, says who? Bill Cosby?
No, he would say that's right.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
You have more in common with Bill Cosby than you think.
Oh, well, where's my pudding pop?
The only thing you're missing are the Quaaludes, and fuck, it'd be a lot nicer here if you did have Quaaludes.
Well, it's not my fault the shipment of Quaaludes never came in.
You've been telling me there's gonna be Quaaludes since before I got here, since you were DMing me. There's never been any Quaaludes. Stop lying.
Did you only come here for the fucking Quaaludes, sister no?
No, in fact, if I wanted Quaaludes, I could have got them back where I was. And I had a huge stash in my cult.
Well, it takes them forever to make ones that work enough for people my size. And I want to take a Quaalude and feel the effects too. It's not just for the women. Fuck.
But how are you going to be a warlord and getting high all the time?
Oh my god. Enough with this intervention bullshit.
I think that's them in there.
Yeah, I think that's definitely them.
Look like they drinking root beer.
Brandon, there's no way you could know that's a root beer from all the way out here. Why?
It's fizzling.
Just because it's in a frosted mug, you think that it has to be root beer?
What's fizzling? It looks good.
Brandon, it could be any dark soda. It could be Dr. Pepper. It could be Piv Extra.
Could be Pepsi.
Could be Coke. For all we know, who knows what Big Red likes?
Okay, then. Maybe it's not root beer.
I don't think it's root beer. Do you see any sassafras trees around here?
I haven't seen none since we got here.
I haven't either.
I think we should go in and maybe ask for a glass of root beer. I think that. I want a glass of root beer. I want a glass of root beer. What if they have root beer in here? I think if they have root beer, they'll probably make it fresh with the sassafras that grows around the island. You know, at my house, Sister Marvel, if you ever get to see it, we got a sassafras tree. You got a sassafras tree? Oh my god! Yeah, and our root beer tastes like tea. Oh, wait, no, I don't. I went to Camp Wilson and that shit was disgusting, Brandon. I don't want to. You went to Camp Wilson? I went to Camp Wilson!
Okay, alright, enough of that. No more squealing about Camp Wilson. Jesus, you're going to give me an aneurysm.
Yeah, these fucking kids.
The worst thing we could have done is put these two together. I mean, they are so much, they feed off each other. They have like the connection of, say, Artie and Brenda, sort of like an Artie and Brenda sort of thing.
Not familiar with that one, but somehow I know what you mean.
Yeah, it just feels right, it's like just makes sense.
Yeah, but, they're very similar, but, different enough.
Yeah, and, by the way, Brother Clark, whoa, you gotta put $1 in the swear jar, because Brandon is not a fucking kid! He is 26!
Oh my god.
Well, Sister Marble, now you have to put $1 in.
Oh, okay. Brandon, you got my $1?
I got you, Sister Marvel.
You can cover me?
Why don't you make your own money, though?
I'm a child! This is against the rules! Child labor laws!
Hold on, what? I thought you evolved.
Well, yeah, I guess I did evolve a little bit, but fuck, we've been on the boat, Brandon!
If you're not old enough to work, I don't think this can work out. You gotta get a job!
No, that's so stressful, Brandon! No!
I don't know what to do. I can't just keep paying your dollars. Either you stop guessing. Or get something to pay your own dollar. You're the one who made the dollar rule.
Brandon, no, I know. Oh no. Okay.
All right, here's your dollar.
Thank you, Sugar Daddy. Well. Here you go, Brother Clark.
What the fuck?
Oh my god. I don't even want the dollar, but I'm going to take it.
Why don't, like, I watch the two little rascals over here? Like, maybe you guys go in?
Okay, yeah, we could do that, you know, and what, I just thought we had to figure out a way to get Tristan away from everybody.
Yeah, I mean, this shouldn't be too hard. I mean, they kind of look like they're just, like, chilling and vibing in there. Like, he looks like he's a little, buddied up to him.
Well, I mean, you got to remember, DG, you haven't really come across Sister No yet. She is a true witch. She could be controlling him.
Yeah, I mean, she looks like a hag.
Oh, I mean, definitely. She's the boo hag for sure. She's got that long gray hair, kind of like ratty.
Kind of looks like a fucking hooker, dude, like that you'd see on the side of the street in, like, East Johnny Lytle.
Oh, for sure. You know, I don't know why she's wearing that crop top. It's not for her body size.
No.
Not to fat shame. Sorry, DG. Not the fat shame.
No, I mean, body size, but, like, also, like, her, like, wrinkles, like, just, like, not cool.
No, and all the crow's feet and the...
Even I agree, and I'm older than she is.
Oh, but Beverly, something about you've just, like, aged better, you know? It's like you lived in a colder climate, and so, like, your meat is more preserved.
Yeah, I like to imagine that, you know, I'm an old woman, but I like to imagine my skin is tighter than the average older woman.
Like beef jerky.
You know, my voice turned... I didn't always have this voice. This was menopause.
Right, for sure.
But, yeah, I like to imagine I'm still somewhat attractive.
Oh, I mean, I think you're attractive, Beverly. You're like a little piece of beef jerky.
Yeah, I mean, I've looked your mouth before, Beverly.
Beverly, you know, this is maybe not the best time to ask you this, but...
What?
This has just been something I've always wanted to try.
Are you proposing to me?
Oh, no, not yet, but proposing something, a proposition of sorts. In the untimely event of your passing, whenever it should be. I mean, let's face it, you're getting up there, you're 93, 94 years old.
Uh-huh.
And I would like, if you would let me, to cut pieces of your flesh off and preserve them, dry them out, turn them into human jerky.
You want to eat me?
Well, I always wanted to try human flesh, and I think that's probably the best way. I think it would be the most palatable.
Well, I mean, I'm not entirely opposed to it.
I mean, you'd be dead, right? So, like, you wouldn't
Yeah, I mean, it's not like I'd feel it, but it does kind of concern me that you'd want to, you know, eat me. But I guess you did eat, you know, everybody here ate my cheese. I mean...
Oh, yeah, exactly. I mean, we're already eating, like, human parts. Sort of.
I mean, I grew it. I mean, I grew my skin. Yeah, I mean, you feel free.
Oh my god, yes, DG! Get your smoker ready. I'm sorry, Beverly, and not like we're planning for you to die anytime soon or anything, but...
Yeah, we're probably gonna have to wait till this whole mess is over.
We could, like, tan the leather, and, oh my god, Beverly...
Can you make a bag out of me?
That's what I was going to say. I was going to say free use. I really want to make like a bag, you know, a line of clothing maybe, or like bound like a book of your life story in your flesh.
I think that's a little too deep. I just want to like be like a nice counterfeit Prada bag.
Oh, okay. Okay.
I can never afford one, and you know, always wanted one. Why not become one?
Listen, no, Beverly, I'll get you a Prada bag. When we get back to the mainland, if we ever get back to the mainland, I will get you a Prada bag. And listen, when we're in charge of Goat Island, we'll make sure that Amazon finds us, and we will get you a Prada bag.
A little too early to talk about building Amazon warehouses on this island, but I mean, you are a capitalist at heart, Clark. I gotta give it to you.
What can I say?
I don't like all this talk about Sister Beverly dying.
If you get a Prada bag, Clark, what do we get from Beverly?
Yeah, I want a piece of Beverly when she passes so I can remember her too.
I want to get like a little toe so I can put it on a little keychain for luck.
Oh my god, I think I know what I want. You can take like part of her, take her foot and burn it and turn it into ashes, and then take those ashes and press them into a little marble.
That's weird. No.
You can be a marble like me.
I don't want to be a marble. God, no.
Best case scenario, we could like make friends with Sister Noah and she could make you sentient again and be like you never left.
It's just, what kind of shit are... No.
That's kind of a good idea, Beverly. I mean, I'd be sad for you to be gone, and like if we could bring back part of your consciousness as a marble, why not?
Would I be like her?
Well, what does that mean? Would you be like her? Like, would you be a child?
Would I be like kind of half retarded?
That's not very nice.
Yeah, I don't. That's not very nice. I think I just have a little bit of brain damage from all the rounds around the same marble track. Got bumped on the head. Got a lot of memory loss, you know.
I never knew you competed.
Oh, I competed, you know, and in fact, I forgot, you know, I just now am remembering. For one of the first times I came on, I mentioned about my little boy that bounced down the stairs and fell into the furnace grate.
Oh, yeah, yep.
I forgot about him. I forgot about him, and now he's gone.
Come here, Sister Marble. Please don't cry.
I let my little boy go down the furnace and I didn't go get him.
What the hell is
A
going...
lot of people don't talk about the dangers of marble racing and how it affects the athletes afterwards. It's not something that's widely talked about, but like brain damage is real.
You're right, DG. You know, I'm seeing it firsthand.
I think we should open up the Sister Marble Foundation for other marbles with brain damage.
Oh my God, yes, and we can make me some new friends.
What I don't understand is why didn't you guys ever tell Dr. Xavier about this? Because he like is brain specialist. He knows about brains.
He's a doctor. What? He's a brain neuro specialist or something.
Yeah, I mean that's what he studied. That's what he did is like residency in.
Oh, I had no idea. I mean, I just thought he was into asses and eugenics.
Say what you want about the man, though. You look at. Have you ever seen that wall full of plaques? He knows what he's doing.
I guess you're right.
He just has a fetish, dude. He just overwhelms him.
Yeah, I mean, I understand how that is. I get really turned on by Beverly's feet.
It's true, he eats the fungus.
I like toe cheese. What can I say?
Who needs a mani-pedi when you get petties anytime you want?
Oh, you go, girl. That sounds nice. Oh, look, even Sister Carissa likes it. She's drooling, but y'all forgot to charge her.
Oh, that's my bad, dude. Here, I got the battery. Any guys got USB-C? I only have a Lightning. I got an iPhone.
Yeah, I have an Android. Let me see if I brought... Beverly, can you get your purse?
Wait, yeah, here.
Alright, let me dig through here.
Notice that it's a Walmart bag.
Yeah, well, but you'd be surprised how much stuff you could put inside this Walmart bag. Fuck.
Oh, a whole inventory.
Oh, here we go, DG. Here. You take this, and you, Brandon, and Sister Marble, you all go back to the boat, and you charge Sister Carissa up.
All right, come on, dudes.
Daisy, can we pick some sassafras on the way there?
Sassafras, and then we can make some of our own homemade root beer.
Yeah, if you guys see some sassafras, go for it.
Alright, Beverly, now let's see if we can get a little closer to this.
I'm just going in the front door. What the fuck are you talking about? What the hell is that?
Tristan, did you invite somebody over after we told you not to past 8 o'clock?
Yeah, I ordered a pizza.
Oh my God. I'm so sick of you having people over past 8 o'clock!
It's not like he's my friend. He's a fucking pizza guy. Come on.
Dude.
Can you go get that for me? I forgot the tip.
I'm not paying for your fucking pizza, Tristan.
I already paid for it. All you need to do is give him a tip.
Oh, I'm not tipping him for doing his job. He was hired to deliver pizza.
Are you serious?
Yeah, watch this. Watch this. You think you want a tip? Here's a tip.
Oh!
Oh my God, he's soaking us in piss!
Oh, what a greeting.
Oh my God. What the fuck are you two doing here?
Well, we were hoping that,
Beverly, are you intimidated by the big red size?
well, I'm mainly just trying not to get the piss in my mouth.
Here, let me wipe you off a little bit.
You have piss all over you, too.
Oh God, yeah, you're right. My hands are covered in piss.
What is this all about? Get on with it. What brings you to the enemy's doorstep?
Well, we're not exactly enemies anymore, Big Red.
Oh my god, so you know about the trafficking?
Yeah, we pretty much, we know everything we just told you.
Yes, it was a lot of information in that quick little transition.
Yep, if you don't know it, go back and watch all the episodes that led up to it.
And there's a lot, so it builds over time, little bits at a time. So I mean, it's a slow moving, not a slow moving. Shut the fuck up! All right, I'm stressed. I'm stressed.
Who are you yelling at like that? Who are you yelling at like that? I know it's not the fucking pizza man. Listen, I used to work in. What the hell are these two doing here?
Oh, hi, sister. No, please don't do anything crazy, alright? You see my hands are up and raised?
I'm looking. Who's this?
Oh, she's not gonna do anything. Come on, they're here in peace.
They're here in peace, really? You believe that?
Of course I believe that.
Have
Listen
the old one lift up a shirt. I think she might have a bomb.
Oh,
She doesn't have
Don't-
a bomb.
I don't have a bomb, but here. Oh, saggier titties than me.
oh my god, they're all the way down to her fucking knees, babe.
Do your boobs hang low till they wobble to the flow?
Can you tie him in a knot, Beverly? Can you tie him in a bow?
Well, actually, Clark one time tried to play jump rope with them, but I'm too heavy.
Yeah, it's mostly the fact that each boob, it's like they're skinny, but the skin is very heavy. Heavy skin there.
Yeah, so anyway, we were hoping maybe we could get Tristan. We got the whole gang.
We're trying to get the band back together, so to speak, and, you know, I don't want to propose, like, outright partnership, given that you've, like, raped us, but, like, maybe we could join forces a little, you know?
What did you think would happen? You would just come to our front door and we'd give you Tristan. Tristan's doing good things right now for us.
Oh, well, I mean, it's not really true, though. He's kind of messing up. I mean, he raised an army of millions of sex gremlins. That I'll give him, but
He raised an army.
yes.
Wow.
What, he's the one that raised all those sex gremlins, not...
Yeah, we put him in charge. 'Cause he's doing a fine job. Big Red doesn't seem to think so, but...
Well, it's just that, there's just, I don't know, I feel like my brother is cuckolding me at every turn.
He's absolutely cuckolding you.
Oh, definitely cuckolding you. I mean, he is really treating you. I mean, he's killing your sex gremlins. He's invading on your territory. I mean, he's got people all over Coast India. I mean, there's nowhere you can even go.
Right, and I think that with our level of expertise of just, somehow things just always working out for us, I think if we took Tristan and the sex gremlin army, I really think we could stir some stuff up.
Yeah, I mean, I really think it would be beneficial for all of us involved. I mean, we all are against Bertram, right?
Yeah, I'm certainly against him.
Yeah, I mean, I've always been set directly on a path that has led me directly towards killing that brother, that fucking goat, ever since he helped turn me into what I am today.
Well, how about this? This is a plan I'm proposing. You trust us with Tristan. We'll go get Bertram, but we won't kill him. We'll tie him up, hang him on a post right outside the great gates of Goat whatever Island. Clark, am I showing signs of early onset dementia?
I mean, there's a reason I asked about your eating you when you die, because, I mean, potentially. Well, and fuck Beverly, I mean, you said Lewy body dementia runs in your family, so...
It does.
Shit.
But, putting him on a pole.
Right.
We're gonna put him on a pole, and we're not gonna kill him. We're gonna leave him there for you. You can fuck your brother to death if you want.
Oh, so wait. You would have me back on Goat Island?
I mean, everybody's welcome on Goat Island after we liberate it, but one condition: you can't rape over there. I mean, this is your island here. You can rape here.
Oh, okay, so like we could have like different areas, like a smoking and non-smoking section, but a rape, no rape section for me.
Exactly, but on Goat Island, we're not gonna have any no smoking sections. It's gonna be just like the 50s. Anywhere you go, you're allowed.
Okay, and we've got a lot of, we're getting ahead of ourselves. I was about to tell you about all of the fields of goat weed here on Big Red Penis Island.
Really?
But before we're getting ahead of ourselves. Tristan?
Yeah, what can I do for you?
Say hello to your friends.
Clark and Beverly, what are you two doing
Tristan,
here?
give me a hug. Oh my god,
Come
little
here,
buddy.
Clark. Oh my God. Oh my
You're
God.
stunning. You're so good. You're
Oh
gaining
my
a little
God.
bit of weight.
Yes, I have been. You feel a little bony. It seems like you lost some. Beverly, come over here and give me some love.
Oh, Tristan, it's great to see you again. I've heard you've been doing big things.
Yeah, raise the fucking army, Beverly. Can you believe it? Listen, these guys aren't so bad. They have root beer.
Oh, that really was root beer that you were drinking?
Yeah, you guys want some?
We make it here with our own sassafras. It's $35 a mug.
We're not gonna charge our guest, are we? I mean, you haven't killed him yet, so obviously we on good
Well, I mean,
terms.
who the hell else are we gonna charge? The only people we would charge are the guests.
Yes, Big Red, you can't charge people to come into your palace.
That's the whole, I'm not gonna charge you to come in the palace, but if you want refreshments, we have grown these sassafras trees for hundreds of years.
I mean, we don't have any money, so I guess we're not having root beer.
That settles it.
I don't, okay, well, whatever. No root beer for anybody, but listen, I'm glad to see you guys are here. You guys want to see my army?
Yes, Tristan. I mean, we definitely want to see your army. And Tristan, we're talking with Big Red about maybe teaming up.
Oh, yeah, you guys want to kill Bertram too, overthrow the free world?
Oh, Tristan, he is completely... I mean, I'm sure Chris has filled you in on it. Sorry, Big Red, am I allowed to call you Chris?
Absolutely not. Nobody is allowed to call me Chris. All right, let's get that straight.
I call him Chris all the time.
She's the only one, and it pisses me off.
Sorry, Big Red. I will keep it professional. I'm sorry. If we could possibly, work together, I really think we could bring down Big Red. Bertram.
Well, I mean, I personally don't see anything wrong with it. I mean, if you could lead us to the Fountain of Immortality afterwards?
Oh,
What's the problem?
Well...
Beverly, I mean, I don't know. The thing is, Big Red, Sister No is kind of, evil.
You don't know me very well, do you, Clark?
We worked together well on the campaign for mayor, but then...
I'm a witch, but that doesn't mean I'm evil.
You tortured me and had me raped by your sex gremlin. You, remember that? And then, killed a man in front of me and all of this other shit.
Yeah, I do. Do I regret any of it? No.
What do you mean? See, that's exactly the reason.
It was for a good cause.
What was the good cause to kill Ronnie Philheimer?
I don't remember.
You were just mad because we were going to expose you for the black devil witch you are.
Yeah, that was the good cause.
Oh, because you didn't want to be exposed? Oh my god. It's all about you. It's all about Sister No. This is exactly why you don't need immortality.
I'm not... No, you guys aren't taking Tristan unless I get to be immortal.
What do you think, Beverly?
I mean, this is a tough one.
You guys are just gonna let me die just because you don't want Sister No?
No, I mean, we're not gonna let you die, Tristan.
I mean, if we get dipped in the Fountain of Immortality, we can't die. It's not like she's gonna kill us.
It's...
When I'm immortal, why would I have any reason to kill anybody? I've been doing this all in the name of becoming immortal. I just want to live a happy life, not questioning my mortality every day.
Yeah, I mean, I want to do that too, but Bertram was clear about how the fountain worked. And, the fountain only grants immortality to certain people, so I can't promise you.
Bertram's full of shit. Chris, tell him.
If Bertram told you that, I think it's probably bullshit, because all it takes is a quick dip in the fountain, and if the water turns green, which it always does, you're immortal. And they dipped the princess, didn't they?
Yes, and it put her into a deep coma. She hasn't even woken up still to this day.
From what I hear, that's normal. From everything Chris describes about it.
Yes, when I was put under, I was asleep for about, 20, 30 years.
20, 30 years? How are we supposed to, go on with...
Yeah, we can't wait 20 to 30 years for the princess to become alive. If that's the case, then she'll wake up eventually?
She should, if Bertram do something twisted.
For fuck's sake, can I just have an answer? I just really want to be immortal.
Put it to you like this, all right? Beverly, I've got this perfect plan, all right?
Okay, I hope it's not like the one, last episode, where he took us to the base, just thinking we'd walk on and find DG.
That was Sister Marble's idea, okay? This one's a pretty good idea, okay? So...
Sister Marble?
Yeah, Sister Marble's back on our boat.
She's alive?
Oh, yeah, she's alive. Yeah, it's a
And
great...
she's been working with you this whole time?
Don't get mad at Sister Marble. I mean, we kind of took her in after...
I miss the little girl.
Well, I don't think she really misses you, but, I mean, you guys can hash that out later.
Okay.
Listen, if you give us Tristan and the in the Sick Gremlin army, and you let us kind of do our thing, if we liberate Goat Island, we will let you dip in the fountain. But, and this is a big but.
What is it?
You want to see a big butt? Look at this.
Oh God, no.
He's got an asshole.
Oh my God,
Oh.
that's cool. I didn't know a penis could have an asshole.
Never seen a dick with an ass. I like it, Big Red.
Oh, that doctor and his sick perversion with assholes.
So we will do all of that, but only if you let us have unlimited root beer starting right now.
Great plan. Yes.
What do you think, Sister No?
Unlimited root beer, unlimited root beer.
I don't know, I mean, that sassafras tree, if it's unlimited...
It grows in the ground, Chris.
But it took forever for it to actually taste like root beer.
It's mug.
Wait. This root beer is mug root beer?
Yeah, we have it imported. We have a huge supply. Yeah, we could get mug root beer forever.
Oh, God damn it, there goes the prestige. Someone's gonna have to tell Raymondo to take the goddamn sassafras root beer off the menu. Fuck.
Well, I like mug.
Well, and we have it perfectly. We got our root beer set up from the Spinozas at the Fairfield Mall.
Really?
Yes, exactly. Everything is exactly how the Spinozas does it.
So crisp.
It's so good. It's the best. Come on, go get Sister Marble. You can have it. We'll do it. Time for a root beer party.
I think you owe me an apology, Clark.
Hello and welcome to MOATAIF. We're back, folks, and today we have an exciting installment of Bitch-Ass Medium.
Coming back.
A decade later.
6-7
Yeah.
years later. Is it that long?
Well, it's probably not a decade. Well, almost. About 8 years.
2012.
Yeah, about 8 years, I guess.
Dang.
Maybe it's linked below. I'll have to rewatch it and see if it needs to be privatized. It does.
Probably does.
It does.
I remember. Yep. I'm actually remembering.
Yep.
It does.
We both remembered it at the exact same time. Well, yeah, it's a funny little video. It could be edited and released from the vault one day, but unfortunately, it's gonna have to go in the vault.
Yep.
But in Bitch Ass Medium, we, poked fun of psychics and mediums. And, I'm not one to typically believe in that sort of thing. But I have been to a psychic reading. Have you?
No, I probably would never.
Yeah, it was it was really weird, honestly, like looking back at it. My mom's friend from the hospital, Melissa, she invited us to go to this. It's like a group reading. And so it was like 4 or 5 psychics, quote unquote, of course, 4 or 5 psychics, and you paid like $3 or something like that to get in. And so the church, like the little chapel where my mom got married, was where we went, and these like 5 mediums read the whole room basically. Some people would get a little bit more than others. Some people wouldn't really get anything at all. They'd get they said one thing about everybody, but some people would like have like a lot of, activity. They said like kind of generic things. Like the one lady told me that I had a dog's spirit following me, which of course, I assumed at the time was Princess, who had passed away. So of course, it's nice things. One lady told me to do that I would be doing something with electricity, and within like a year I worked at Stanley Electric. Yeah, which was pretty crazy.
That's weird.
And one lady told me to keep going on the direction I was going in. She didn't know what that meant, but she's like I don't know if it's in school or in training or in career, but keep going in the direction you're going in. So who knows what she meant by that, but that's one of the things that it is interesting. Sometimes when I'm like feeling, depressed, there's like a few things that come to mind. One's like David Bowie, things that he said inspirationally. But one is that psychic who said, keep going on the direction you're going. Because I'm like, so far when I do that, things have worked out well,
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm still pretty skeptical.
I don't doubt that there are people who could do shit like that. But I'm very skeptical just because my mom thought she was a psychic, and she was definitely not a psychic.
Right. Yeah.
she was just crazy. So that's like what I'm like.
Well, and like there's so many times where, you know, like the famous psychic Sylvia Brown, who was always on Montel, you know, she would constantly be proven wrong. And she was just bold. Like, I remember that they set her up one time and they had this lady sitting there and she's like, they showed her a picture of a little girl and she's like, could you tell me about this little girl? And Sylvia goes on this whole thing. She's like, she's dead. She's at the bottom of a river. She's been drowned.
That's what my mom would do.
Yeah, that's what you were saying.
My mom would be like, I'm having dreams and visions of this girl, and I've been seeing on the news, and I think I have to contact the police and let them know about my dreams.
You told me that. That is truly
Oh my
crazy.
God.
And so in this case, the reporter goes, after all of this, she's like, she's drowned. She was bound and gagged and tossed in a lake, and she's at the bottom of it with cement. The reporter that's questioning her goes, well, this is actually a photo of me as a young girl. Like, so like none of that's true, you know. So there's so many times where
It's really embarrassing.
so
yeah.
embarrassing.
And of course, we can't forget James Randi's $1 million to anybody who can prove that they're psychic, and nobody's ever done it in like 50 years.
But what was it? How could you possibly prove it beyond a shadow of a doubt? Because it's all so seemingly subjective.
True. I mean that is a lot of criticism, is that there would be nothing you could ever do that would satisfy it. But everybody who's tried has been like disproven.
Well, yes, it's like what if?
Not just like they've like exposed them for what they're doing.
Oh shit! Like explained like how they pretend to be psychic. Well, and I remember the episode of Penn and Teller bullshit about psychics and mediums was pretty good too.
Oh yeah, and they're big fans of James Randi and just big people in the skeptic community, which I embarrassingly used to be a big part of. But that part still has stuck with me. I don't really trust psychics.
Yeah,
I think most of them are full of shit. I think that I think that like true psychics wouldn't have to like advertise that they're psychics. Mm-hmm. You would almost like kind of know when you meet them. Like I don't know if you've ever met people like this. I have on very rare occasions, maybe one or two people where I'm just like, that is a mystical being.
Yeah, right.
Where it's just like there's just something about them. It's just like I think they're on
a different plane,
another
right?
Wavelength. Yeah.
I've always and it's weird because like you always picture a psychic and you're like thinking of like a crystal ball and like some crazy lady with like possibly of ethnic background, like a gypsy giving you a palm reading and like some
like a vague ethnic background, like you can't really tell.
Right. Miss Svetlana or something like that. Like
I always just think of like the people in Ravenwood.
What is that a show?
No, the place in Yellow Springs.
Oh, right.
That sells all the crystals and shit.
Yep, exactly. They are totally.
I think of like
that.
middle-aged moms. I think of like middle-aged moms who like got into tarot cards.
Yeah, well, interestingly enough, today on MOATAIF, we're doing a bit of a psychic experiment here, and it is inspired by a lady who absolutely matches the definition of what you're describing. Let me pull up. Her name is Lori Williams. And let me pull this up real quick.
Classic name for somebody like I'm describing.
Right. This is a free online course that you can take to do what we're about to do. But this is a photo of Lori.
Yep.
She's a middle-aged, gray-haired woman, glasses, totally, definitely like a liberal, nasty woman, so to speak. Like this woman definitely crocheted a pussy hat when that was happening, and like that sort of thing. Like, more power to her, but obviously,
if 30 years younger, probably blue hair
for sure. And so the class that she teaches is about a technique called remote viewing.
Oh yeah, I've heard a lot about that.
Which of course is how a lot of psychics pass off, or psychics use their ability through remote viewing, so to speak. So this is obviously this is a sidebar, but this came to us through none other than Shane Dawson, because folks, Shane Dawson is back.
Shout out to my boy. He's back again?
He's back again. He's making content again. He's saying cancellation be damned. He's nowhere near the level of fans that he used to be. I mean, like some videos of Shane Dawson's, like when he was doing the Jeffree Star Cosmetot.
He
That
made
was
a
like
big
50
comeback.
million views, like something crazy like that.
Big comeback.
This video was just actually today, as of today, posted yesterday, and it only has 300,000 views, which is like a drastic. Like Shane Dawson, that should have like 5 million views by now if it was like gonna be as big as his other stuff. Say what you want, say what you will, but I'm still a fan of the young boy. The young boy, he's older than me.
That's what he likes.
Yeah, right. You know,
According to his
I sort
critics.
of, I think the problem is like, you know, I sort of connect to him because like I also have said and done in the name of comedy a lot of like inappropriate things.
Oh yeah, I don't think there's anything. I think most of the shit that he's been canceled for was just
Bullshit, honestly.
In bad taste.
I mean, in bad taste.
things he
like,
said in bad taste as like that he thought was
shouldn't
funny.
joke about like having sex with your cat a lot and like coming on your cat and like it's
No, but I mean, in all seriousness, 10 years ago we would.
Oh, for sure. And I mean,
without any doubt.
like, we've said worse things on this show. I mean, in the canon of this show, and it's an explicit show, Brenda masturbated Artie the second he was born. I mean, like, that in and of itself is truly terrible. It's like,
yeah, I mean that's only something like our.
I could totally get canceled for that, but like I stand by that because I'm like that is so obviously like this like fucked up comedy world that we've created. You know? And by no means, you know. Anyway,
probably wouldn't go that far now.
No.
But it is part of the canon.
You can't deny it. I mean, I could have edited it out, but I'm like that's part of their story. I mean, that's part of the story. So in the video, you know, Shane's back to doing his conspiracies, and it wasn't that, you know, half of the video was an interview with his brother talking about the fact that we are all in a simulation and like different facets of that, and like, you know, it was somewhat interesting, but a lot of it we'd already kind of talked about ourselves, sort of. Mm-hmm. But in the second half, he's doing this remote viewing, and so what you do and what we've done is select an image. And you assign it, like, so I have one that's printed out and put in an envelope, and then you do a random 6-digit number on it, and then the opposing partner is going to scribble, you know, for probably about like 30 seconds to a minute, and any word that comes to your mind you write it down, and after that amount of time, we'll compare and see if there's any sort of things that match up. So like in the example, like they folded up a picture of the White House and put it in an envelope, and Shane came, you know, he was like mentioning like he had like white pillars, you know, like
really
fountain, because there was a fountain in the photo, like water, you know, and like so, and there were so many things that he was saying red, and there were like a bunch of red flowers in the photo, and all these things that sort of seemed to be like he was on the same wavelength as them. It's a pretty decent video if you're not afraid of the cancellation. Basically, the idea is that you're like scribbling to keep your conscious mind active, so that your subconscious mind can tune into this wavelength or whatever.
Yeah, I've done shit like this. What's the 6-digit number for?
I think it's just you write it down, and it's like, so to me, this one to me, I feel like it's been charging all day, right? So I printed out this photo this morning. I put it in the envelope. I wrote the 6 digits on there. I even wrote your name on it to like really, you know, attempt to like this vibe. The photo that's in this envelope tied to this number is supposed to be channeled to RJ Quillen. But I also have a digital one, and so maybe we could both give our numbers to each other and then take a minute, do it, and then compare. That way we like do them both at the same time, sort of. So, do you think like a minute of scribbling, or just 30 seconds, or what?
I think a minute would be preferable, so I can get into the
mindset,
the mind space. Okay.
So your first number will be 210523.
210523. Okay, Zach, your first number is going to be 548636.
548636. Okay, I've set a minute timer starting now.
And we close our eyes?
Sure. Scared me.
Oh, scared me.
It's so childish. We both got scared by it. Okay, so I'll share some of the things I wrote here. For your I don't know, this is all just stream of consciousness sort of stuff. So
Yeah.
I've got waste,
Okay.
filter, monkey,
Okay.
lightning,
Okay.
Jeopardy, Clark, junction, granite, stone. For some reason, fetish came to my mind.
Interesting.
Loop, water, braids, and I think beer is my last one. I kind of wrote over myself a couple times.
I'm kind of freaked out.
Are you?
A little bit. I'm going to send it in the chat.
Okay. I'm nervous now. I'm like, oh God, I'm psychic. Let's see. Oh my God. I'm kind of freaking out. Oh my God, it's puppetry of the penis.
That's weird. You said fetish?
Oh my God, that's incredible.
That's really
Wow,
weird.
I'm freaking out. Okay, and also look, there's stone, there's the sidewalk and the pavement.
Yeah.
And the stone of the building too, of course. I'm trying to see other connections. Love, of course. If you're not watching, we're looking at a photo of the Erotic Heritage Museum in Las Vegas, where RJ and I saw an incredible performance of puppetry of the penis. Highly recommend to anybody in Las Vegas. Yeah, fetish is really interesting that came up because it just came out of nowhere. I'm like, I'm gonna write down fetish. And I think that's
weird.
that's the best. That's one of the weirdest connections so far. For sure.
Yeah.
That's interesting.
Mine was also stream of conscious. I have no clue how close it's going to be, but it seems like everything's related, so all of my unconscious eggs were put in one basket, kinda. I have boat, cannon, Tuscaloosa, bitch, long, and flag.
Okay.
Fetish, that's so weird.
Fetish is really weird that I got that was so related, so actually accurate to the photo. So this that I've sent is
That's classic.
Yeah,
I don't think I got one part of it,
a
though.
mural in downtown Springfield.
Boat, cannon, Tuscaloosa, bitch, long, and flag.
Well, there are women on it. so there are a couple bitches, I guess.
Pretty long.
And maybe, one of the things that they mentioned in the, she said, so if cause sometimes they would get things that were more amorphous. And so she would say if it's a pointy tower, they might write down Empire State Building, but it was actually just a, something that was pointy like that. So maybe cannon, you were getting this vibe of this fountain, because it's kind of a fountain and a cannon can look similar.
I get it.
Fetish was pretty crazy. Fetish was pretty crazy.
Weird.
So maybe I've got a little bit more psychic power in me.
It's possible, yeah. I mean, clearly you do.
Yeah, I guess, yeah.
Fucking fetish, that's so weird.
That's weird, yeah. That's really weird. And puppetry of the penis was definitely, first of all, the whole museum was all about fetishes and porn and
I thought it was a really random pick.
Yeah, it was.
Deep cut.
I never would have actually just guessed, oh, that's going to be puppetry of the penis. I can't believe that
the Erotic Heritage
that
Museum.
came together. Okay, so the grand sort of finale, so to speak. This one's been charging all day in the envelope.
Really test my psychic abilities
right.
by improving yours. So if this one's not, if you don't get this one,
it'll be official, I guess. 435-759.
435-759. And then yours is 983-232.
983-232.
All right.
All right, and I'm starting the timer. I hate the timers. I hate the timers.
Does not seem like a minute.
It doesn't. That right there flat out proves to you how time just speeds right on by.
Right.
So I've written down jump, alpine. Don't know why. Journal, the name Mark, or I guess it could be just the, a Mark. Yeah. Eyes, a child, white, modern, state, rope, talent, peace, and clock tower.
Okay. How'd you get so many words?
That's just how, I don't know.
Damn.
It's just how quick
All
the
right.
words came.
All right.
I don't know.
Let's see.
Let's see here. Oh, fuck. Rest in peace, Bob Saget. God, rest in peace. Now, that's
Full House
weird,
house.
RJ, because I did say white. There's a lot of white in that photo.
Kids.
Child, I wrote child, this is definitely giving off the vibe of child. This is something I watched in my childhood, they raised multiple children. Talent, it's about a show.
Yep.
Wow, modern, it's been a little more modernized than what was on the show back, 30 years ago.
Uh-huh.
Wow, that's weird. It's eyes. Eyes is also interesting because this is a house that many people have seen.
True.
Many people look at this house. That's weird, honestly. That kind of freaks me out a little bit. But we've always known to a certain degree that we're soul sisters. So
right.
I guess that's what it is.
Well, let's see if mine's
Let's
any
see.
closer this time.
Let's see.
First one I have is biscuit, daisy, frugal, chrysanthemum, teal, strip, and foreclosure.
That's interesting, honestly. I think so. I'm gonna open up our envelope here. It's interesting that you came up with a lot of you came with names, and especially chrysanthemum, which is an dog's name. Well, it's a flower, but it's also
right. We associate it with the dog's
a name. This is
chrysanthemum.
a printed out black and white photo of a cat cafe with a circle of cats eating food.
Weird.
Kind of aligns with what you were saying there. And
that is weird because in my mind I was thinking animals.
Yeah, and you came up with chrysanthemum. What was the other names?
Daisy.
Daisy, right? Your pet.
It's weird because biscuit it was Stephanie's cat's name.
Oh, are you serious? Okay, that's really creepy. Honestly, that's a nice little. That's crazy. Honestly.
Yeah, I think the most crazy still is
fetish,
the Erotic Heritage Museum, because you even prefaced it. You're like, for some reason, fetish.
Right. Why did that come to me? But I was channeled in to what? I was channeled into 548-636. I mean,
I guess so.
It was speaking to me. Now it's interesting that the way that it was done in the video and the way that I guess it's recommended is to print out a photo and put it in an envelope. And so doing that, your connection to it actually improved a little bit. It seemed
to improve a little bit, yeah.
If we're going based on just the level of proof required for a psychic, fuck, I mean, I think we're psychic. I think we just
I don't know if I'm psychic, but I think you might be.
That with the celebrity death thing, I think we actually might be proving that I'm psychic, right here on the show.
Right.
That's you've heard it here first, folks. I'm psychic. And
if you all want your psychic readings, email austinzach00@gmail.com or tylerzach00 if that's what you use.
Right. I actually the masterclass that Lori Wilson teaches is free, so I signed up for it. So starting tomorrow morning, I will get access to her teachings, and maybe someday.
Interesting.
Maybe someday I'll be able to do this again, and we'll have better results. Because obviously, once I take the class, I'll be able to give better instructions and that sort of thing.
Right.
So, but
turn this into a business.
Turn it into a business. Send me a photo, and I'll guess what's inside it.
Exactly.
$5 a piece, folks.
Just send us photos of you, and then Zach will guess your inner turmoil.
Exactly, and I think I could probably do that. I could and figure out when you're gonna die, that kind of stuff. Because obviously, it's I've got something going on.
Hasn't even taken the class yet, but he's already confident in that. So you see what
we'll see how it develops over the course of. It's a 4-day course, so we won't do it as soon as the next episode, but I'll definitely keep y'all updated, and maybe we'll pull this out again someday. It'd be interesting to see too with if we ever get Bree back on the show or just another guest to include them too, just to see how.
I agree.
See if there was two people writing down words would be interesting too.
Yep. Exactly.
But you heard it here first, folks. It was proven with at least the fetish. And I honestly think with the cat names, too. Especially when you said Biscuit is Stephanie's cat's name, that, I mean... Why would you think
weird.
of Stephanie's cat? You know what I mean?
I have no clue.
The cats were in the photo. I mean, damn.
That was the first one I wrote down too.
Yeah, I mean, hell. And you could also interpret it as all the people, biscuits, something you eat, and they're all eating food in the photo. Like, I mean,
True.
But
yeah.
I think it's definitely, Stephanie's cat was speaking to you on that wavelength. I mean, that's, folks, we're psychic.
Meow.
And from all of us here at Bitch Ass Medium, until next time, folks, stay moat.
Go to the doctor.